Hello everyone. So I dropped over to Ulta and realized a theme with all of the products I was picking up. I picked up a lot of cream, liquid, glittery shadows. So I wanted to do kind of a quick video and share with you all the items that I picked up. And I wanted to also gauge you all on the items that you would like to see me do like full in-depth reviews of. I also will probably put a couple on my eyes today because we got the free real estate. And if you're new to my channel, hi. I talk a lot about like wet looking eyeshadows on my channel. I have a few videos on it. I will leave some of them down below. I'm currently working on another upcoming, so I hope you really enjoy this one. Maybe you'll see some of these in that upcoming video. So first of all, I did pick up a couple of liquid shadows from Half Magic. I still have not tried Half Magic and I don't really know why. At this point, it kind of seems a little bit silly to me. I picked up two of the Chrome Edition eye paints. So I picked up two different shades. I have Lil Beast and ASMR. I did some swatching in store and was just like, whoa, these are really beautiful. They are reminiscent to me of the Glisten and Glows from Stila, and I'm hoping that they are similar. So here is the shade, here's the shade ASMR. What you'll notice is that the base pigment is quite light, and then you have these really fine, beautiful, glossy glitters throughout. I think having a bit of a translucent base actually makes that a lot easier. And then right under there we have Lil Beast. By the way, these do have a smell. It's not a bad smell. I don't know, it kind of smells a little bit like Sharpie, just being honest. And then that is Lil Beast right under it. Part of what I think makes ASMR look more wet is also the glitter choice. There are definitely more champagne glitters in ASMR, and when you think about light reflecting on water, it often has that kind of bright, like champagne kind of glisten. At least that's what you like typically see in nature. So that is another aspect of what makes for a more wet effect as far as the reflection goes. If you want the whole physics lesson on it, you can go check out some of my other videos, or maybe I'll do another spiel upcoming. But I also picked up the glitter puck from Half Caked, and this is a product that so many of you have told me to buy. Like over and over, you guys are like, why have you not bought this? It is literally a puck of glitter. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this because this is like pretty risky biz. But yeah, it's literally a puck of glitter. It actually comes with a piece of foam that you like keep on top so it doesn't come out. And let me give you all a swatch. It is a very, very dry glitter, meant to kind of be used all over the face, onto the eyes. You can see though, when you really blend it in, there's a smoothness and that kind of smooth aspect to this, the way the glitters can come together very closely onto the skin. That is a really good sign for me that we're going to be able to get a really wet effect out of this product. Whereas if they were a little bit more textured, sometimes that can take away from the smoothness. And the more choppy the glitter is and more textured, the more refracted the light becomes, and you're less able to get that more mirror-like effect. And the mirror-like effect is what we want. I'm definitely seeing it from this product thus far. A really pretty kind of peachy gold vibe going on here, which I also really like. It doesn't lean too yellow, and it also doesn't lean too cool toned. I'm really, really excited to check out those more glittery items from Half Caked, but I also picked up a couple of their single shadows. I don't know if you guys can see here. They're like little mini egg cartons for like eyeshadows. I've already broken one of them. Already broke one of them, but is what it is. You can see it's like quite foamy. This is the shade Lil Deranged. I don't know why every eyeshadow needs to be named Lil. Kind of bizarre to me. But that is Little Deranged. Really enjoy that shade, but gotta be honest here, I already used this one last night that I've been eyeing for a long time, which is Wet Pebble. Now, you all know, or maybe you don't, which is okay. I am incredibly invested in eyeshadows that look like this. Any taupey browns, just count me in. This is incredibly similar to Dior Beige Mitza. In fact, I can't wait to wear them side by side. I am seeing a little bit more red with this than Beige Mitza, but I mean, we're dealing with some absolutely stunning single shadows here from Half Caked. So first impressions are really, really good. I'm gonna kind of go through all of the products that I picked up, and then at the end, I'm going to figure out which ones I wanna put on my eyes. Speaking of these more kind of taupey eyeshadows, I was swatching some eyeshadow sticks the other day. This was actually 2 Ulta trips. And the reason I went back for a second Ulta trip at another Ulta was this eyeshadow stick that I wanted to try. It's from Colourpop and it is Quokka, Quokka. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So beautiful. It is, I think it potentially could be an incredible, affordable one and done shadow, which is why I picked it up. I wanted to see if that was the case. And you know, first impressions on the formula is that it's very smooth. We're getting a lot of reflection in here as well. I'm really hoping that this is another affordable eyeshadow stick that I can recommend to you all, but I do have one formula that I've used for a long time, and they released some newer shades, and they revamped the packaging again. Like, I feel like this is the 3rd time they have. Maybe I'm wrong, but they are from NYX, the NYX Jumbo Pencils, and we have 2 sparkly shades. We have Vanilla Ice Cream, which, oh my gosh, look at that shade. Absolutely beautiful. And the way it kind of shears out, it kind of goes a little bit sparkly and scattered. I have a good feeling about this one. I feel like it could potentially give you a similar effect to like the Diamond Bomb from Fenty. We'll see. And then I also have Lemon Meringue. And this is more of a pretty classic, like peachy gold kind of shade. So those are those 2 shades. Really hoping that these perform as well as some of the other ones that I've loved in the past from NYX. I will say, I feel like in store they were drier. Maybe it's because my hand is a little bit damp, but I don't know. Let's see how it looks on the other hand. No, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, these felt drier and more sparkly in store than they're feeling now. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know, we'll have to see. And one more product, though I have 4 of them, are the Jelly Much eyeshadows from Colourpop. I still had never tried these, and I do not know why. I don't know. You can see it has like this top, and then inside you have all of the jelly. This is the shade Shiny Penny. I was really excited about this shade. It's a jelly, but it's kind of just like a wet mousse, you know, mousse jelly. It's all kind of the same. Though I will say these feel kind of wet, so take with that what you will. I have a feeling this could be a really good alternative to something like Solstice from Urban Decay, the Moondust line, so that's why I wanted to pick up this shade. By far, at least from first impressions, I did a little bit of swatching yesterday. This was one that I was very, very impressed with. Big Ego is a little bit more purple, and this one I'm kind of on the fence about. I will say if you're going for like kind of a fairy-like effect, like this just kind of gives me, I don't know, like a fantasy fairy vibe. Might be pretty for like Renaissance Festival if you guys do that. I know I'm going in a couple of weeks. I am so excited. Maybe I'll show you all how I do my makeup over on Instagram. If you're not following me over there, definitely go over and follow me because I do a lot of looks on Instagram. There it is right below. That's Big Ego. So you can see Big Ego doesn't have as much reflection necessarily as Shiny Penny. And part of that is just purely by contrast. Contrast also plays a really big role in what makes something look more reflective and wet. So Big Ego, Shiny Penny, this one. I don't know if I've swatched this one. It's still in the box. Leads me to believe that I haven't. This is the shade Field of Fairies. So let's see if this would go well with Big Ego. Does anyone else just like rip the box open at some point? Go absolutely feral on the products. There it is. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow, if you love a warm tone glitter, this I feel like could definitely be up your alley. There is Field of Fairies right there. Way more sheer than I was expecting. That is very pretty. I think, you know, that's definitely giving me more of a like a K-beauty vibe, just like a very, very light sparkle. I have a feeling that those of you that really love a natural, very soft glitter would potentially really like that shade. And you know what, this next shade, Sage Bundle, actually is kind of a similar vibe, I think, from what I remember. And here it is. Hopefully you guys can get like a decent idea of this texture. Like, I don't know, it has a little fluff to it, but it's also kind of wet feeling. Sage Bundle is right there. You can see it has a pretty kind of green shift to it. So those are the 4 shades that I picked up. Super pretty. I think though, for the ones we want to try out today, honestly, I think I want to use this shadow, the shadow stick from Colourpop. It's kind of like a winged effect on the eyes. And then use one of the glitters that I picked out on the rest of the eye. I'm just kind of going for it and just seeing what happens, because I do have to get going soon. I'm like kind of in a mad dash. Whenever I travel, I feel like the few days before travel are always a bit hectic. I'm sure you all can relate. And this definitely feels hectic. Blended out really beautifully. Though I will say I feel like the color was kind of diluted by my concealer, which is sometimes an issue when it comes to cream shadows. It's definitely something that like I am cognizant of and notice. But I will say on this second go around, I'm noticing that the warm tones are coming out a little bit more and I'm getting a little bit more of that true color. Blending super effortlessly though. I don't know, so far I think so good with that. A good blend on an eyeshadow stick is so important and I'm feeling good about it so far. I think let's use ASMR, the eye paint and liner from Half Caked. I'm just really interested as I poke my eye out. I'm interested in seeing if these look like the Stila Glistening Glows. Right now, definitely on the eyes, they're feeling that way. And you can use a brush. You can also use a finger. I'm gonna see how it responds to a finger. Yeah, so far so good. Just kind of tapping that in. I'm noticing that it's picking up a little bit. But you know, this has like 0 base pigment, so that's not completely unheard of. Like there's no base pigment, so you don't have that to rely on to get more of that perfect like smooth effect. So I'm honestly not surprised, but I am kind of surprised that this eye feels like it looks really smooth, and then this one is kind of just every time I put my finger back in, it's like picking back up. So with that, what I will usually do then is try again, add some, and then go ahead and use a brush. Typically I'm rolling with like a synthetic brush to do this. Just patting that in. And yeah, immediately that's working much better. Definitely turned out a lot better. And I think I might as well add some of the glitter puck on top, just like while we're here. Because more is more, glitter is glitter. The glitter puck has way, way more reflection than the eye paint did. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really, really pretty. I'm really happy with that, actually. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little bit of mascara. You know, I'm just gonna go in with the Tower 28 because here's the deal, guys. It's really that good. And those are the eyes all done. These were all of the eyeshadows that I recently picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thought this would just be kind of a fun one. Let me know which ones you want to see a review on. Gotta say, I'm kind of understanding why so many of you have been like, Amanda, pick up the glitter puck from Half Caked. You would love it. And yeah, I'm kind of understanding why right now. Very, very impressed with it. Out of the 3 products on my eyes right now, I'm most impressed with that one. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Can't wait to see you in my next one, and I will see you then.